From the Chattahoochee Tech Studios, this is your Paulding County Cast, catching you up on the latest news, social media, all the interesting happenings, and a whole lot more right here in Paulding County.
Hello and welcome to your Paulding County Cast, and welcome to September. My name is Melissa Carter. Let's look at our top stories. Well, city officials are making strides on a new memorial park set to honor our nation's veterans. A groundbreaking ceremony took place Monday evening on Harris Drive, with a ceremonial first shovelful marking the start of construction. The project aims to be completed by Veterans Day, celebrating those who have served our country with courage and sacrifice. The event saw participation from local dignitaries, including State Representatives New and Gullett, Senator Ana Vitarte, and others. This from Paulding Today. An Atlanta man accused of a double shooting in Deltona, Florida, has been arrested near Detroit. Malik McKenzie, who's 29, is from Dallas and was taken into custody in Southfield, Michigan. McKenzie faces charges of attempted first-degree murder and armed burglary. Deputies say he shot two people in Deltona on August 19th, with their injuries being non-life-threatening. Surveillance video and technology led to his capture. McKenzie is currently jailed in Michigan, awaiting extradition to Florida. This from Fox 5. The Dallas Housing Authority is hiring. They are looking for a property management office professional and an executive director to join the team. The property management role involves reviewing housing applications, leasing apartments, and more. Ideal candidates should have at least 3 years of experience in federally subsidized housing. For the executive director position, they are seeking someone with 5 years of managerial experience in a related field. Knowledge of HUD programs is a plus. Both positions offer competitive salaries and great benefits. Send your resume by September 25th to blewis@dallasgeorgiagahousing.com. So that's blewis@dallasgahousing.com. This from the Dallas New Era. Weather for today in Hiram and Dallas: cloudy with a high of 89 and a low of 70. For your Labor Day, partly cloudy skies with a high of 90 and a low of 70. And then for Tuesday, cloudy skies with a high of 82 and a low of 69.
Learn how to succeed and win big in life, plus much, much more. Listen to the Red Hot Read podcast, wherever you get your podcasts.
98.7 Chat Tech, where 98.7% of our students earn a career.
What we did at Chattahoochee Tech mainly focused on the more environmental aspect of that: soil sampling, stream assessments, land assessments, and then also the geographic interface with that as well.
The majority of our students are on the traditional side, but we do have a pretty big percentage. I'd say, I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, around 30% of the students are non-traditional who do come back, who've been working in the field for years and want to get a degree in engineering.
So many of the instructors that work here are so passionate about what they teach because they come from that field. And, the first week is, hey, how you doing? And the next week is, let's grab this gear and go out and shoot video and then put it together. Let's work on figuring out how to be storytellers.
Visit chattahoocheetech.edu, where 98.7% of our students earn a career.
Your financial future just got a whole lot brighter. At Credit Union of Georgia, we're excited to offer free checking and savings accounts with exceptional benefits. Earn 3% APY on balances up to $25,000 with our Checking Plus program and enjoy unlimited ATM fee refunds. Imagine getting paid up to 2 days earlier with early paycheck access. Plus, receive a complimentary box of checks upon account opening and a free visit with our financial advisor for personalized expert guidance. Unlock these exclusive benefits and more by joining Credit Union of Georgia today. Your financial future starts here.
Qualifying conditions apply. Visit cuofga.com for details.
And we're back with more of your Paulding County Cast.
Your arrest report on July 14th, Jarrell Cardona was arrested for cruelty to a child after his 11-year-old son reported being whipped and choked. The child had been punished for possessing pornography on a cell phone, leading to marks on his arm and leg. Cardona admitted to using a belt for discipline. The incident was reported to Bartow County's DFACS, and Cardona was taken to jail after securing a warrant. This from the Paulding County Crime Facebook page. From the What's Happening in Paulding Facebook page, Carol Allen posted, Dollar Tree on East Paulding will be closed as of 9/22, September 22nd. Walgreens still owns the building and they want to sell the property. Dollar Tree feels they have enough stores in the area to close that one. Karen Ledford said, that is one of the bigger and better stores. I'm so sorry to hear that. Dennis McCoy said, put a car wash there. Adam Clayton said, if that's the old Rite Aid, I thought I heard Wellstar purchase the property for another doctor's office and possibly urgent care. Carrie Smith said, no, I know so many people who work there and they are the absolute best. Where are they going to go? And Jessica Dupree said, that explains why there wasn't anything really in there when we went in last weekend. Bummer. Your weird story of the day comes from San Diego, where in August, U.S. Customs and Border Patrol sees a truckload of methamphetamine disguised as watermelons. The 1,220 packages of meth weighing over 4,000 pounds and valued at over $5 million were found hidden among real watermelons. The driver was handed over to the Homeland Security Investigations Office. This from the Associated Press.
And here's some events to get you out of the house.
Your events coming up on Sunday, September 15th, beginning at 2 p.m., Fall Vibes Beginner Cookie Decorating Class at the Dallas Markets. On Saturday, September 21st, beginning at 8 p.m., Sons of Sailors Jimmy Buffett Tribute Concert at Veterans Park in Dallas. And Saturday, October 5th, beginning at noon, Power Hour Barbecue Block Party at 207 Commerce Drive in Dallas. So many people in Paulding County having problems financially you may not even know about. They may even be losing their homes, but there is help. LaShawn Baker, who's the founder of G.L.A.S Angels Inc., is going to join us on how you can help and, if you're in that position, how you can get help. That's coming up next.
Whether you're new to church, have been a Christian for many years, or looking for a fresh start, you're welcome at New Season Church. New Season is a place where people can believe in God, belong to a family of believers, and become fully devoted followers. We exist so that people far from God may experience life in Christ and become fully engaged followers. Join us for one of our 2 Sunday services, 9 or 11 a.m.
Hi, this is Pastor Steve Flockhart. Whether you're new to the Paulding community or have been here since the day you were born, New Season Church is a place where all are welcome. From our exciting children and student ministries to our engaging Bible studies and small groups and events, I promise New Season Church has a place for you.
New Season Church, just off Highway 278 at 4457 Atlanta Highway in Hiram. We exist so that people far from God may experience life in Christ and become fully engaged followers. New Season looks forward to seeing your entire family this Sunday, and feel free to check us out online at newseason.cc. We believe what comes into our minds when we think about God is the most important thing about us. We look forward to seeing you Sunday at 9 or 11 a.m. at New Season Church in Hiram.
Let's meet some of the interesting people in our neighborhood.
LaShawn Baker joins us now. She is the founder of G.L.A.S Angels Inc. LaShawn, thank you so much for being part of the podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Do I need to sit up straighter because I know you're a member of the Paulding County Chamber? So do I need to kiss a ring or anything like that?
Not even. We're neighbors. We're fine.
All right, fantastic. Well, because you're entrenched in Paulding County, we'll talk about why Paulding County is important to you. But first, G.L.A.S Angels, what does that stand for?
G.L.A.S Angels, G.L.A.S, that's giving love, awareness, and support. That's to the core, our full intention. That's the full motive, to give love, awareness, and support, and to have a helping hand.
I know that anytime that I start something, there's a motivation, there's a moment that gives me, or maybe it's several moments that give me the fire to get something started. Why this?
Well, the true reason why I intended to start G.L.A.S Angels is because we all, as humans, we all miss a step. Some of us are all only a paycheck away from being homeless. I'm actually adopted. Just because we have a past or just because we miss a step, we don't have to live our lives like it's a burden. I wanted to start this organization to be a helping hand, to be a resource, be a vessel to the community, to make sure that I'm being resourceful while I can.
People are probably more in tune with that here since COVID. Now, maybe I'm over assuming, but I know many people, including myself, who got laid off during that time and those who had a hard time finding jobs again. And when you mention you're just a paycheck away from homelessness, I mean, I think more people than before understand robbing Peter to pay Paul, and how am I going to pay this bill, and how am I going to do this, and how am I going to get the side hustle, and and then you get to the point where it's just like, I give up because the debt just gets larger and larger, and now things are costing more. And so I'm at least glad that we're talking about this so that people, number one, don't feel alone if they're in that position. But number two, I'm glad we're bringing awareness to all this and talking about it like it's normal. It's not like anything to be ashamed of. How does the organization, how does G.L.A.S Angels help those who are in need?
We actually provide food, clothing, toiletries, and now we actually provide housing. So we provide affordable housing, affordable shared living space.
That is amazing. There's pride involved, I would assume. LaShawn, number one, I'm sure it's hard for people to ask for help because we've been trained to stand on our own. And if you have to ask for help, something's wrong with you. The fact that you help neighbors who are going through something, and seniors too, like if there's somebody who is older, especially vulnerable, you help them as well, right?
Absolutely, yes. With the group homes or with the shared living space, they have such a negative connotation because there are so many slumlords. That wouldn't be our intention. It's a matter of making sure that it's providing a resource that's comfortable. You want to make sure that it's a safe space, it's a comfortable haven that someone can build their home again.
The confidence that is smashed when you're put in position like this.
Yes.
Because it seems that we are somehow branded by how much money we make, what we do for a living. And I mentioned to LaShawn off air, I have a young son, and I try to explain to him that money is not consistent, that it comes and it goes, and that there is no shame in it going because it can always come back. And when someone is needing help from you, is it long term? Is it short term? Does it matter for you on how you help people?
No, absolutely not. If they want to stay long term, they can definitely stay long term. But the full intention is to make sure that we provide resources so that they won't have to stay long term. But if they want to, that's definitely an option. But we want to make sure that they're uplifted so that they know that they can have their own resources. They can provide for themselves. The intention is to make sure that they are able to go back into society.
LaShawn, let me ask this too. Now, for some who are like, I never got the education, right? I mean, unfortunately, I don't think everybody gets the same education when it comes to money. You help provide them with that as well. You help train people, right?
Most definitely. So, of course, within the housing, you have options. If you just want to have the housing, if you just want to have the safe space, and that's perfect. But if you want to go through our program, there's an assessment. So if you do not have your GED, then we refer you to a GED program so that you can have the resources to obtain your GED. And then if you do have your education and you're ready to be employed, then we will refer you to a staffing agency that will refer you to either a trade or an actual position that you can be employed. It's a matter of making sure that they have the resources available to them so that they can sustain.
What a wonderful effort that you have made, that you started G.L.A.S. Angels. If people hear this, if they've been affected, how do they say, hey, LaShawn, I need help, and there's no shame in that? Or on the other hand, there are people who are like, you know what, I'm actually in a prosperous time in my life, and I would like to help out. Either way, how do people reach out?
Thank you so much for asking. Give us a call. Our direct telephone number is 770-338-6377, or send us an email or contact us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. G.L.A.S. Angels Inc. That's G.L.A.S. with one S. So G.L.A.S. Angels Inc. INC. And send us a message or send us an email at contact@glassangelsinc.org. We'd be happy to connect with you. It's a matter of making sure that we are able to solve this puzzle piece and put our pieces together so that we are being resourceful in the community together. It's a matter of bridging the gaps.
I love that. And again, G.L.A.S. Angels with one S, G.L.A.S, G.L.A.S, Angels Inc.org. And one last question. Why is Paulding County important to you? Why do you enjoy living here?
That's my backyard. I'm originally from Michigan, but ever since we moved from Michigan, so when I was 14 years old, we moved here. It's so welcoming. It's a matter of making sure that I'm being impactful within the beautiful grounds of Paulding County.
It's a great place to live. And LaShawn Baker, thank you for being here and founding G.L.A.S Angels Inc. We appreciate your time, and I hope you have a fantastic day and good luck with the efforts.
Thank you so much. You have a good one.
Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the Paulding County Cast wherever you get your podcasts.
In sports, some softball scores for you. East Paulding defeated Rome 19-0. North Paulding won 10-1 against Cherokee. South Paulding beat North Manchester 19-1. Allatoona triumphed 15-0 over Hiram, and Hillgrove won 5-0 over Paulding County. And finally, the CDC reported a significant rise in West Nile virus cases here in Georgia, with numbers increasing from 2 to 6 between August 22nd and Tuesday, primarily in metro Atlanta. Nationally, fewer than 300 cases have been reported across 33 states this year, with 195 being the severe neuroinvasive form, which can lead to hospitalization or death. Most people don't show symptoms, but about 20% experience fever, headaches, and other flu-like symptoms, while severe cases can lead to more serious health issues like brain inflammation. This from WSB.
A new, exciting podcast about dads for dads. Legacy Makers, a conversation for dads. Download now wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks for listening to the Paulding County Cast. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
This podcast is a production of BG Ad Group. All rights reserved.
This podcast aggregate content from other sources for informational purposes and is in no way trying to infringe on the copyrights or businesses of any other entities. All content posted up on the site is used under the Fair Use Copyright Law 107. All audio, media, and articles are copyrighted to the original owners. All audio on this podcast are embedded from YouTube.com and are owned by the respective copyright owners. No audio information are copyrighted or stored on our servers. The court ruled that linking or embedding copyrighted videos is not copyright infringement, even if the source video was uploaded without permission. However, we will gladly remove any audio clip upon valid request from respective copyright owners. Any owners also have the option to disable embedding his YouTube videos on other websites. News and press articles are owned by the respective copyright owners. Where possible, the appropriate accreditation or source of the article is given on the same page. The audio-video files on the site are for listening purposes only. Downloading of these files to one's computer is strictly prohibited. They are owned by the respective copyright owners. If it is in the organization's belief that the usage or specific content used on our site containing copyrighted knowledge conflicts with authorized use and or does not comply with fair use as described in the context, contact us through our contact page and we will remove the offending content immediately. Thanks for listening to the Paulding County Cast.